light on my feet. What's inside?
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Seluna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Then, greetings, Sir Tadpole. I was wondering where all the questions suddenly sprang from.
Here we go.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. Unless cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light. The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep, Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems. At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support. Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose. What would you like to know? Anytime.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is finally dawning, Shadowheart. You can follow its light, or you can retreat back into dusk. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Of course.
Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. considering all we've been through. I think I was very lucky.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join power.
We're under attack. Help me.
Sure, you lifted harbor up.
Can't give up. Not now.
My turn. In position.
Let's end this.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Victory awaits. My path be true.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
I will ascend. On the move. What's the plan?
This is gonna feel good.
What now?
Talk to me.
Got to move. I got this.
I'm not going to last much longer.
thing's about to blow.
under attack.
What's next?
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Looking ahead.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Friend of Gake, you will be cleansed.
Let's finish this.
Survival is all that matters.
Watch this.
So much for peace.
Need to act fast.
Can't even catch my breath.
Ready for another round?
Pernicious, putrefying
to the skull. More than prepared.
How much further can I go?
I need you, now.
What's in here?
The skull. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull.
This calls for careful footwork. Free for the taking.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. The Honor God. Eliminate them. My force is awakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival. Together, we can turn the tide.
Jimmy on the go.
Destroy the honor guard.
For my prince's honor! Attacker!
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Swift and lethal.
Another step forward.
For Orpheus! Attacker!
Go time. Count on me.
To push my luck again.
Swift and lethal.
Blood comes easy these days.
Time to strike.
Nothing will stand in my way.
yes. Poor fucker. Knees high.
My faith will protect me.
Take you.
I must regain control of the Githyanki prince.
I can't let you die!
I am fury. I am death. Taste my fury.
Thank you. That was too close. But you are not the one I wish to speak with. Bring me your leader. Stand. Now is not your time. We have much to discuss. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He told tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Shastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved you have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was in prison. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. You are already more Illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with Illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said. A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then, stillness. You've resisted your Illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
Can't give up now.
That put the wind back in my sails.
What's hiding here? Very well.
is nothing further I can do for you.
My faith will guide me.
Assume nothing.
There is work to do.
No time to rest. One day I'll catch a break. Bet that will fit in my pack.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
finally feeling better.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes, our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been... Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign. The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than better to risk the rise of illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Orpheus's honor guard, loyal, trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths. But I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son. Very well. It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided. I know. And I won't.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Of course.
I suppose you... I haven't even dared to use the more benign forms of illithid powers. Do you really think I'm eager to jump to the next step? You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that.
Hey, soldier. Special tadpole? Bit of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? I don't even want a regular one. You're talking about turning into what? A half squid? Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet.
Thank the gods. Let's see.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. considering all we've been through. I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Might be useful.
Precisely how many rebels the clown, don't you?
Yeah, I just
Let's go inside.
6.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. Yenna! And my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Sometimes we make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now. can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention. Nearly there now. We can see the city.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Nearly there now. We can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk.
Welcome to Rivington. South, Coast Way. North, Worms Crossing.
I know, little one, but
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
No passage this way, I'm afraid.
You'll be in a big... See the city. Up on the hill.
Not everyone subscribes to what.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
What do you get out of this? If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
Nowhere else to go, you heartless.
I'm not paid to talk. If you want something, speak to...
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Not if they're trying to help themselves to other people's property. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property. I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement? My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see.
This man is definitely lying. And he's really hoping you don't pry any further.
Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something.
What do you mean by that?
Shh, sweetheart. Adults are talking. This is guild business, and we'll handle it as soon as we get paid.
Enough of this bickering! You! What's your proposal? Agreement? Why should I negotiate with the vermin who've stolen my house? I've got nothing to say to them. You don't exactly look desperate for gold. Very well. Get the job done.
Do you think you're clever coming in and undercutting us, sweetheart? We were about to make a bit of extra cash before you butted in. You owe the guild a cut.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I think you're overestimating your abilities somewhat. But I haven't got time for this. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
You see, those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn on us next? Make it quick if you can.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
I bet I could hit that fancy one right on the nose. Pow!
To get me started.
That might be worth a look.
Balder's Gate. The air grows ever warmer. The hum of life within it loud. Give it to me. Perhaps it will fare better under my care. Only if you want me to roast you over a campfire, using my blade as a spit. But it is true that I feel some manner of responsibility for this unhatched whelp. After we free Orpheus, we can revisit the matter. If the egg hatches beforehand, well, we will shield it from the Lich Queen's zealots. Whatever may come, I will not let Vlaakith poison the fledgling with lies. Thank you. I know it is a mere egg. It may never hatch. If it does, it might beget a failure. But it might also beget a fighter. And I intend to give it the chance.
couple turns should do it. Open up. Cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap. Trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Looks like a trap there. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped.
young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised. An ordinary lamp, not a trace of magic on it. I'm sure this toy will be finished soon if they bear with it.
What's the word? Can we stay? Make it quick if you can. What's the word? Can we stay? I don't want to take charity from some stranger. But I will. For the sake of my daughter, thank you. We'll get going as soon as we've got our things together.
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns. Sinister? Ha 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 ha! Nonsense! Those are experimental toys, guaranteed to bring a smile to the face of even the unhappiest child. They're extremely precious, and you shouldn't be poking around in my workshop and tampering with them. Really? Haven't you got anything better to do with your time than harass innocent craftspeople?
Still me, even after everything.
I haven't got anything else to say to you. Leave me alone. Do you think you can manage that? What? No.
I should have been named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
Start walking right now.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Nearly there now. You can see the city.
Place I'd wait around.
Got diseases? Then any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision. Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. Oh gods, oh gods. Look, let me live and I'll say nothing. I swear it. Just leave me and mine alone.
I need a quick word. Spy for the Absolute.
Gods. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Don't pay me any mind now.
We pay tax.
Lord on the rack, give me patience.
These protesters keep harassing the refugees. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. If I hear speak of their city and strays one more time, I may need to ask Ilmater's forgiveness.
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
Final thought. I'm sure the men can deal with it.
Coddling these vagabonds, and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens. Refugees can't stay here in Remington. They're a danger to all of us.
Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Well, what are you still flat?
Here goes nothing.
I hear you've been given permission.
We should have an exile's feast to commemorate those we lost.
Careful. There's a trap here.
Something solid.
Breathe quiet.
We only have
Move with
pages
care.
of river water to raise. We'll drink to their memory.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Who's that rummaging around in there? You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up, I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. Gods, any one of us could have been...
At the ready.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
But from what you tell me,
Toys trapped to injured children. It's abominable.
seems we were patrolling around a powder keg. Supplies are short.
What's up for discussion?
Suppose the Manip had the right idea letting you poke around. Good job finding those explosives.
Glad Nestor sorted out the...
I don't need you standing.
Attention fists. Listen up. One more dereliction of duty, and you're all going on punishment duty. Got it?
I'm busy.
Blasted shit. It's no wonder we're being replaced by steel watchers.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't...
Government trolls. We're dealing with a maniac here.
heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. Oh, you poor... A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? Well, I was gonna sell the finest alchemical tinkerings the gate had ever... They talk some absolute horse bollocks about... I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth. Piss off, would you?
What will we wear while we're washing them? We only got away with what we have on.
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby...
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned...
We've farmed. No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy. Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
The dog seems wary, sniffing you intently. The dog sniffs your hand and seems more at ease.
Let's get going.
If you've never had a hound yourself, I'd highly...
I apologise for...
What was that, my dear?
Time to press ahead.
We're farmers, Chris. What are we going to do in the city?
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And... just between you and me.
When Nilos and me were hiding, and hungry, and scared.
I dunno.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Actually got here safely. towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along.
I want to have a word.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together.
So many more could have survived if I had done the right things. Don't take that on yourself. You know who's really responsible.
Hey, you did what you remembering Moonrise. I'm sure when Althera sang us that song.
Washing my pits, washing... Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain.
We made it through hell, twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel.
We lost so many.
I'm really worried about Umi.
Supplies are short.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists.
We'll drink to their memory. I've heard Althera made her way into the city.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It'd stoke the fire, all right. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. I knew you'd feel the same way. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Tell them! I'll cut out their eyes and make them watch!
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So Oren is a shapeshifter.
So many more could have survived.
How long has she been watching?
If I had done the right things.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
Orin, Skvar, burn away the shadows she hides in. Tear off her mark, a shivering child.
But from what you tell me, I had it easy compared to the rest of you.
But I'm bushed. I ran for that. As if I could change that.
We've lost so many since Elturel.
We should have an exile's feast to commemorate those we lost. Supplies are short, but I can scrape enough together for everyone to have a... Oh, hello again. It's main... I haven't...
We made it through.
We made it a...
I miss Sevlo.
I've heard Alfira made her way into the city.
Bards can talk their way out of trouble as well as into it.
She sent a message. She's at the Elf Song Tavern. Hopefully making herself comfortable.
No matter where.
Glad at least one of us is doing well.
How she did it. I mean, Karis was always filthy, like us.
Orange isn't looking so good now. We need to get into the city.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac here. I don't need you.
Attention. Donations desperately needed for refugees. Every copper helps.
Got it?
They've got Grunge into the city walls. Oh, I think he can look out for himself in Sicily. Then I guess he better get wet.
What in the hell was that?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Is that blood? Never mind. With haste. Come on, open up. That's curious. Anything of use? Step carefully. There's a trap. better not be cursed.
Welcome, adventurer. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I provide a personalized service for... Tell me, how do you like to kill? I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? Killing holds no fear for you, does it? One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks, and... remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Where are you? You? Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward. Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Wow. You'd better knock some sense into that bloody thug before I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear up.
Hi, welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully, the weapons are sharp.
Welcome to the Rivington General, home to crafts by the illustrious Gildro Anglion. Speak to his assistant only, as Gildro is super busy.
Or want a blade, or a bow, or a dagger, or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear, what'd you say, huh? Yep, that's me. Oh, all right. He doesn't like to... Is there anything else I can do for you? It's Gildro Anglion, for God's sakes. If you knew how good he was, trust me, you'd... Oh, yay!
love to, thanks.
Assume nothing.
Hey, good looking.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Soldier,
I wonder what the next move is.
wanna dance?
No time to dally.
Want more? Back again. Sorry. I just get so excited doing the best job ever. Yeah, I get to talk to people all day and work for the best damn smith in all of Rivington, Gildro Anglion. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might... Oh, yay! Want more?
Very well.
What do you want now? And go down to the bloody shop.
Boys ready? They're damn near chopping it a bit. What's the plan?
Refugees traveling already remind them that this is our city. We don't take kindly to parasites.
Arrest you all for gross negligence.
Do you think Dribbles will have his animal friends with him?
Of course.
Let's see what you're hiding.
Just don't drool, Dad.
Precisely how many red caps are missing?
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. You want to see Mother kill me, don't you? Let the kid come. He wants to teach the refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
Did you realize the red caps had escaped?
It's locked. From the other side. Wonder where it leads.
They're damn near chomping at the bit.
What path lies before me? I should speak up.
What do you want now?
When's it gonna stop?
Everyone deserves the chance to make some
Kill the little monsters.
They were provoked. The child was poking and prodding them while they were trying to work.
Go inside. Go.
Keep a sharp eye out. Red caps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work.
All this kerfuffle over missing red caps. Yes.
Travels without his friends.
How many red caps are missing?
He wants to teach them.
The creepy monster thing.
Please, go ahead of us.
A handful.
Enough. I want to see Dribble. Dad.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, Dip. Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy. Not a problem, Dip.
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oof. Viola Silvertongue won't be happy. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons.
How many red caps are missing?
A circus? Oh, I love the raucous revelry, the goofs and the guffaws.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
whole bag! Move! My God's to clean!
Approach! Ugly one! Ugly! Hideous! Vile! You are fortunate to have found me. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas, no jackpot for you. You are welcome.
Assume nothing. Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Spin! To win prizes, let us...
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas, no jackpot for you. You dare speak to me. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Behold! Come, mortals, and try your luck.
Inefficient path.
Still breathing, despite everything. These chests are empty. Moving in. Seems simple enough.
Mr. Hag. Miss her.
Darling, we have a customer. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations, or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our... Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours. Tremendous! I'll have your statue... the advent... Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught your eye?
I have something to ask.
It's been an age since your last. That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was simply
Oh. I has lots of treatos and magics and junks I finds. Don't worry. I own lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuff. Yes! I has lots of stuffs just for you. But every sale, Papa Seti. Papa sells good things.
Oh, that's it. Make love to the air skellies. You call that a pose? Again! Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. And Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius. Jacob! Get it right this time. I'll resurrect someone who can! Oh, that's it. Make love to the air skellies. You call that a pose? No, the big one.
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
Mum won't let me touch the animals. Bet you don't have to ask your mum to pet a stupid cat.
Hey, maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them's near Rabbit, and the other is looking at us like we're supper.
Ooh, don't get too close.
The beast ignores you, her eyes locked on the crowd. While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
I don't like the kitty.
It jams shut, trapping her within. Teeth bared, the creature is near rabid in his bloodlust. Hollow eyes, pale gums. This beast isn't angry. He's starving. At the mention of the word meat, his stance softens. He whimpers in gratitude and falls on the morsel instantly.
I think he looks fine.
Don't get too close.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love...
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. Glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you, know you. But do you know one another? Shadowheart, an endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen, think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night? Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect.
Not completely off the mark, but there's easier paths into my good graces.
Do not fear. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadow Heart, what is her deepest shame?
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. You didn't do abysmally, I suppose.
Your bond is seedling. Your love is one few have. Go in peace, seedlings. And know that you made one whose heart was long quiet, beat with love and you. You have already sought.
Don't burn yourself. Karlak incoming.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Something's on my mind.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love dribbles!
Did you see that bloody ghoul at the entrance?
Another step forward.
The ringmaster hired another bard. Ho, ho, ho. Viola is gonna be pissed.
No. Still no. Off limits. Leave. Now.
Art tool will do the trick.
Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her.
Don't mind if I do.
Oppose A. Again. Again! Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can!
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at mealtimes.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee. He was attacked in the cellar. The man ate like a horse. Look, I need to finish.
Something over there.
Here we be! Ah! Take me to my cherished Shira, and thy reward shall be plenty.
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have...
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at mealtimes.
That you made his grave. Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without... Chares's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything, I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple. I really hope you find...
Thou shalt return to me. Thou shalt have my bliss. Oh, no. This cannot, must not, shall not be. You must open her tomb in the open-hand temple post-haste.
You feel a chuckle. Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point. Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know? Slowly. Lorgan was a good man. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive. We give them everything. Please.
Something good here, I hope.
Not everyone subscribes to what...
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. These boots have seen everything.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You? my special assistant. Come on up. A round of applause for the stalwart heart! Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special? Boring! Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Absolute. Is this part of the show?
Got to focus.
Here comes the punchline.
How placid is my foolish foe?
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Incoming.
Still on my feet.
Victory awaits. Taste my fury. Better get to work.
Boom! Still breathing, despite everything. Nomad. I won't give in.
Shapeshifter. And here I thought that I'd slayed a clown.
You fight good.
Need to find a way forward. Let's have a look.
You took those bastards down like it wasn't.
What's up for discussion?
Teeth bared, she promises claws in. Sated by his meal, the beast. Sated by his.
You started that.
I thought you were part of the show at first.
Dribbles? He can't be dead.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen?
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home?
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. When you run a plane-hopping circus of ragtags and ruffians, few things faze you. Alas, I cannot afford to, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and... I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old. Along the way, I happened across items of such power. Find my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed. That's the spirit, darling. And remember, good luck.
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place.
The skeleton looks beyond.
Every sail, Papa Seti. Seti. Papa sells good things. Clown Man is dead. Why? I die, you die, we all die. Big Wolf. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Junks and magics for sale. Mostly bloodstain free.
All right. I shall stop fussing.
Not everyone subscribed.
Trito! Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Get your shinies and Tritos!
Oh, Dribbles. My wife is hot, but I'm sure Oh, darling, don't forget that.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't.
Soldier,
The, attack is nothing to worry about. Madame Lucretius has everything under... Let's hope a ballad will... You have already soared.
Please, enjoy.
You look a little shell-shocked.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you.
Dribbles is dead! Joyous news! Behold! Perhaps this time, fate shall grant you a better prize. Akabi is more than a genie. He is the most magnificent and wondrous being in the realms. In fact, impossible. You sneak! You cheated! Liar! Enjoy the jackpot, muley card!
Damn it! Where am I? On my way. Never a dull moment. No choice but to keep going. Invisibility! Don't waste a step. Progress. On my way. No traps, please. Nothing important is ever easy. do I go from here? Another fight. Let's go.
Tasting trout.
Time to push my luck again. What now? At least things have stayed interesting. Best be on my way. Let's have a look. First step is the hardest. I'll take that. I won't give in. Never wanted the easy path. Don't give me trouble now. I've got a long road ahead. It's been a long day. I need to rest soon. Don't waste a step. I should speak up.
Ah! How did the despicable cheetah enjoy her vacation? You are alive. That is gift enough. Now be gone. Akabi is...
We once anchored the Fairy Queen's court during a misjudged performance in the Feywild.